Just do random things like that.
Hey guys, this is Emo Tempest, and I'm giving you an exclusive interview with South Florida's first place regional winning deck with Shaheen. He played INZEKTORS, went 8-1, and yeah, like you saw, he got his invite to Nats. He's actually going to nationals with me. We will be taking nationals out one by one.
He cheated every single round.
And yeah, that was a scrub. So, alright, so anyway, he's going to show us the deck list, tell us how the regional went, and yeah, go ahead, Shane.
I 2-0'd most of my opponents, with an exception of round 4 versus Samurai, and I played against, the round 9 I lost. It was versus a friend of mine. I'm proud, I'm glad that he beat me, because he got his invite. It was a solid match. Can't say anything. He got there.
Boy over here.
He got there. Yeah, shout out to my friend Tyler. And didn't get to see any evil swarms, but I mean, it happens, I guess. So.
All right, let's just get to the deck then.
All right. You got your standard triple centipede. You got triple ladybug. The moment you let this resolve, the moment you let this guy resolve, you win. That's all there is to it. 1 Giga Menace, 1 Hornet, 1 Dragonfly, 1 Hopper. I decided to add him in because I think he's really good in the grind because he's 1700 attack. He's a level 4. He gives you another Dragonfly target when you're going off, and he gives you easier access to Shockmaster. And let's face it, Shockmaster's broken. 1 Dark Arm Dragon. This is the engine for the Dark Arm Dragon, 2 Monk and 1 Armageddonite. I removed the tour guides the night before the regional because I feel like this would be a lot more consistent. You summon the Monk, you pitch a dead spell, which would usually be a Zek Caliber or something, and you would summon the Armageddonite, you would dump the Hornet into the grave, overlay into Laval Chain, and then if you have this in hand, next turn it's ready to go off, you can put the Dragonfly on the top of your deck.
There you go, guys. That's the breaking the game is what this is about.
1 card Cardi for consistency, helps you draw into your deck. I think card Cardi is fabulous this format. Triple MST. MST is a weapon in this deck. You don't have to necessarily side it out because you can still keep going with your loop to go on and kill your opponents. It's also good versus like Mermail because that deck is really annoying. Spheres. The 2 Zek Calibers. This card's unfair. It's really good. It puts your centipedes at 2400. That's pretty hard to get over.
You can change it up to be that way.
You can also go off with the OTK, or if you're stuck at some point, you can get your Dragonfly back. It's to recycle your INZEKTORS. It's really good. 2 dualities for consistency. The 1-ofs, the Holy Trinity, Allure, Book of Moon. Card's really good to get around Gaios, which is my arch nemesis, so to speak. Yeah. 1 Foolish, 1 Lance, Heart of Clearwater. I like this over Insect Imitation because you can equip it to a little Insector, like a Ladybug or a Hornet or something, or a Dragonfly even, and camp on it until you draw an out. It's a mini safe zone. And this is also good turn 1 because you can go Centipede, equip this, trigger Centipede's effect, get a search, activate his actual effect, and then search again, and it sets you up for the advantage. Triple Tree War, because, well, you know, OTKs suck.
Where have you been?
2 Torrentials.
Dude, where have you been?
2 Bottomless.
Yeah, we can work off of this.
I dropped this down to 1 the other night. It's kind of weird. This is the night before regionals. I made the change, dropped it to 1. It's whatever. I have a love-hate relationship with this card. I usually side it out every game too anyway. Safe zone. To camp on the Centipede. It helped me a game versus Samurai actually. I camped on a Thunder King and he couldn't get around it, so it helped me win the game. I think this is really good in the grind as well. Warning, Judgment. I made this deck list. I changed the deck list like last minute, so I was reluctant to make the changes, but making the Monk play just sounded too sexy. The rank 3s I play: Zen Mains, Temtempo, Leviair, Giga Brilliant, Leviathan Dragon, and Acid Golem. The rank 4s, Laval Chain, the MVP of the extra board. This is what starts it all.
I mean, you guys have the rest of the.
Also, I saw a rise in Infernity decks because of this card. It's pretty interesting. Maystroke, Shockmaster, Utopia. I never really went into this guy. I wanted to like play Gaga Cowboy, but I didn't have access to one, so I never really used them at all that day. The rank 5s, Exostag, Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja, Volcasaurus, and Tyrus. Volcasaurus isn't fair.
Exostag's not fair.
Exostag is not fair either. These guys are balanced. Tyrus. This card is Ring of Destruction, and it helps you OTK a lot faster. It's not fair. Exostag steals like Machina Fortresses and stuff like that, light pulsars. It makes sure that your opponent doesn't have access to their graveyards. You could also steal a monster and punch them for game. That's why I didn't care as much if I didn't have a cowboy. Gaia Dragon, you overlay on top of Volcasaurus.
Or Exostag, yeah. Dead Tyrus.
Yeah, and then you just punch over defensive monsters and inflict piercing damage. Also good for the OTK. The sideboard, triple maxi, because of Mermail. I feel like there would be a lot of Mermails out there regardless of whether or not Evil Storm is alive. It's also good because I've seen a rise in Dragoonity decks, and that deck is super obnoxious, so I triple maxi.
Yeah, we also have a local Dragoonity player here. Won't ever let me get a deck profile on him, but yeah.
Two Thunder King Ryo. I usually side this in game 2 versus like everything. Hero, Samurai, even the brother, even the Fire Fist matchup. You can camp on a safe zone, they won't get their searches. It's hard to get over him. Prophecy 2. I'm gonna be afraid of that matchup. One Trag, because I play triple maxis, so you know they won't OTK me. Yeah, this is just good. This is good against like decks that spam a lot, like Samurais, Dragoonity again, stuff like that. 2 Decrees. This is a general like game 2, game 3 card. You shut down their traps, you go off, you combo, and you kill them off. Triple D Fissure for I don't know, Dragon and Mermail, really. Messenger for like any rabbit variant. It also slows down the Samurai matchup.
And Heroes.
And Heroes, so on and so forth. Soul Taker for Mermail to get over the Gaios, because that card's really obnoxious. It's good against Heroes, it's good against
Chaos Dragon.
It's good against just about everything. And yeah, that's my deck.
Alright guys, well this is, like I said, Shaheen's a local player here, so you guys know that I have a lot of competition when I do my locals. He got first place in Kissimmee, and we'll be staying updated with him, because like I said, we'll be going to nationals, and I'll be giving you guys event coverage on that when we go. And yeah, thanks Shaheen.
You got it.